North Carolina families are closely watching the developments in Ukraine as many have loved ones deployed to assist NATO. I spoke to Congressman Richard Hudson about what he thinks the U.S. is doing right and what it's doing wrong. So right now we've got roughly 5,000 U.S. troops from Fort Bragg, which of course is in your district, in Europe right now, due to the fact that Russia is right on the doorstep of Ukraine. What are your top concerns?
Well, this is probably the greatest threat to the sovereignty of a nation in this generation. What Russia's doing, amassing troops on the border of Ukraine, it's a dark day for Europe, and it's very concerning for us and our security.
North Carolina Congressman Richard Hudson does agree with President Biden's decision to deploy American troops in support of our NATO allies.
Well, I learned in elementary school that if you don't want the bully to pick on you, the bully needs to know that you're capable of punching him in the nose and you're willing to punch him in the nose, and the bully will leave you alone. Vladimir Putin's a bully, and the only thing he'll respond to is strength.
But Hudson also says President Biden is not doing enough. Now, the Biden administration continues to take this wait-and-see approach when it comes to sanctions. There are others, though, say institute those sanctions today. What's your opinion of that? Should we go ahead with those sanctions?
Well, there were sanctions already in place, put there by a bipartisan Congress because of Nord Stream 2, that President Biden waived. And so I think we started this by waiving sanctions, by showing weakness. So I certainly support putting sanctions in place today.
Nord Stream 2 is the natural gas pipeline that runs below the Baltic Sea from Russia to Germany.
Since 2015, I've been pushing Europe to diversify their energy sector, to build more infrastructure so they can receive natural gas from somewhere other than Russia.
Tuesday, multiple Ukrainian government and banking systems were hacked. Hudson says that sort of threat is potentially as dangerous as a ground war.
In the old days, before a battle started, you would fire arrows. Then it became cannonballs, and now it's artillery. But in today's warfare, the first volley to be fired will be in cyber.